For more on the controversy and other major sports news, we're joined by Mike Bako, sports editor for DailyNational.com. Mike, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Always nice to have you. Well, LeBron James, a billionaire, certainly an athlete who really didn't have to wade into these waters. So tell us, why did he?
Well, that's the question that everyone wants to know. It seemed like this had receded into the background, and now people were looking at NBA games actually being right around on the horizon. So everything that had gone on over the last week or so had not been forgotten, but was put in the rear view mirror. And then here comes James, unprovoked, wanting to make these statements. And if you look at the nuance of the statement, he has some points, but what exceedingly it shows is that he's probably putting his own self-interest of what he wanted to do in China, endorsement deals, appearances, even some of his other teammates' appearances, shoe deals.
Like Dwayne Wade just did a deal with China, right, on a shoe deal.
Exactly. So he's looking at the long-term game. James has always been a superstar on the court, but if you look at his dealings off the court, very, very few missteps. He also has a movie coming out, a redo of Space Jam, and that's going to be one of those that will propel him, hopefully, potentially for him, to an even bigger level of stardom. He certainly had that role in Trainwrecked a few years ago, but this is something where every single moment is calculated for him. This was a miscalculation.
It was, because this is somebody who has spoken out on Trayvon Martin. He has thrown support behind Hillary Clinton, has been there for Colin Kaepernick, and then he does something like this. They're burning his jerseys. We know they're doing that in Hong Kong. What are they doing here about it? It doesn't seem like a lot of people are happy about it.
It doesn't seem like a lot of people are happy, but people have short memories, excuse me, and they want to see what he's going to do on the court. Much like how the Daryl Morey tweets and everything that went on in China receded into the background, people want to see him on the court. If he performs on the court, this is going to be something that when he goes to specific cities, he's going to have to answer questions on this. But come November, come December, in the heart of the NBA season, this is going to be something that not too many people are paying attention to.
Well, let's talk very quickly about the NBA. They're a league who prides themselves on being progressive. So, you know, a lot of people say they're just coming off as being very greedy.
Indeed. I mean, when you look at the progressive notion of what they've been able to do here, you talk about what's going on in LA with the former owner of the Clippers, Donald Sterling, pushed to the side. A very progressive owner like Steve Ballmer coming in. The social issues like Trayvon Martin, certainly Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors not wanting to go visit Donald Trump and being very articulate and forceful about it. So this is certainly a misstep for them as a league because it really shines a spotlight on what they're after. They're after those billions of potential fans in China, and that just rubs people the wrong way. And when you look below the surface, you see a lot of dollars and cents, and that's what the NBA is after.
It's about the cha-ching. Giancarlo Stanton not in the Yankees lineup. Tell us more about that.
No, so now the Yankees down 2-1 to the Houston Astros. Astros winning 4-1 today. If you're a Yankee fan, you're probably not too concerned. You probably don't want him on the field. They've made it this far without him, a 100-win team without Giancarlo Stanton. He's this generation's Alex Rodriguez, wildly overpaid, doesn't come through in the playoffs, and just doesn't show that Yankee grit that fans have come to expect from their teammates. Examples set by Bernie Williams and Derek Jeter in the previous generations. He's never going to be embraced by the Yankee fans.
Is he coming back, you think?
He could potentially come back, but at what point do the Yankees actually need him? They do need their offense. Only 4-1. They lost 4-1 today.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. We have so much more to talk about, but we can't get to it all. But certainly, Mike, we'll have you back. We love having you here.
Thank you.
Mike Bako, everyone.